There we go.
What is up,
Hi.
everybody?
What's going on tonight, everybody? We'll wait here for a couple minutes for everybody to hop on. We're doing brand new fantasy crypto league tonight, guys. So we're going to be doing signups for that. Hopefully, everybody got the memo for it. We posted about it pretty much all week, letting everybody know tonight was the night. So we're going to get everybody signups for that. It shouldn't take too long tonight. We'll answer any questions anybody has. We'll go through the market a little bit and everything. But I know Dan's got some stuff he wants to get done tonight. He's got to get some videos filmed and everything, and I got to get the video for tomorrow filmed, so we won't be on super late tonight. But we'll do a quick one and let everybody get their picks in for the crypto league for it. So let me actually get this pulled up over here just so I can see it in case there's a lag. There we go.
Did you want me to bring up the Death Star wall like Friday or Saturday? I mean, do you want it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay. We'll have to cut it down a little bit because the ceiling's going to be too high, but
yeah,
or the ceiling's going to be too low. I mean, but definitely.
Sweet.
Because I'm probably going to get rid of the bricks anyway. I think.
Yep, time to retire them.
Yep, they've run their course.
So I'm gonna play slow and I'm gonna play a little safer today. Mainly because the market has dipped a lot the last few days, and I think it's going to correct itself hopefully within 2 weeks. So I'm going to place my bets, and I'm going to type them in right now.
I got to actually pull up CoinMarketCap here. I know ETH had a big day today. Dogecoin continuing to plummet.
You sound so shocked.
It's almost as if we talked about that on Monday. Let's see here.
Where are you?
Oops. Uh-oh. Crap. There we go. All right. So we'll give it a couple minutes here for everybody to hop on. So, yes, guys, tonight we are doing signups for the new crypto league that we're going to be doing. So definitely throw those in the chat when you guys are ready. Give us your 5 picks for the brand new one. It'll start basically tonight. Tomorrow is when officially Derek's going to log everything so that we have everything kind of planned out for it. But throw those in there when you've got 5 picks that you want to use for it.
Yep.
Andy wants to know thoughts on GME. Let me pull it up here and take a look. Come on. Hold on. Sorry, my computer is Game Life. Let's see.
Those are. Oh shoot! I forgot that came up as me, or it came up as us. But that's okay. So there is the first pick.
Banking on the ETH train just continuing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
ETH is the chosen one, no doubt about it.
Derek says, "Hold Doge to the moon,"
or the gutter, one way or another.
Oh my god, that's funny.
That's right.
I love it. You know, it does. It's just
is that Dogecoin or is that Titanic?
Yeah. It's still, honestly, I never thought I'd make it past a nickel. It's insane.
So Andy, I can't give you an idea on GME because it's not giving me any data on any of this. So I don't know if it's because it's so new that they don't give out any data on it, but I can't even get it to pull up like market cap or anything like that for it. So I don't know, to be honest with you.
So Luis says all in BitConnect token. So I'm assuming is he talking about fantasy?
He might be, or just him in his personal portfolio.
Oh, okay.
So guys, anybody that's new and hasn't done this yet, basically Crypto Fantasy, it goes for 2 weeks. Basically, each person picks five tokens. So you pick 5 cryptos, doesn't matter what it is, any ones that you want. after a week, you have the option to trade any of them. So anybody that was paying attention during the last one, that's what Derek ended up doing. That's what pulled him to the front. Really was making smart trades and getting rid of ones that just weren't doing anything and turned it into much better. So all right, so who's keeping track of each? Are you keeping track of them, Dan?
Sure, we can do that. Give me a minute here. Well, I'm gonna be leaving in just a minute though, so I'm not gonna.
Oh, that's right.
If you want to take a picture of the chat,
we'll let Derek. Well, they'll all be in the chat anyway.
It's true.
Or if Derek wants to take a screenshot of them. Oh, that's right. Okay. Yes, BitConnect was the scam. And honestly, there's been so many scams in crypto over the years that you kind of lose track of all of it. Luckily, way less now than there ever used to be because the security's at least a lot better on it now than it used to be. But yeah, there's been a lot of scams over the years in crypto.
Oh boy, we got Tam's. This is always interesting. Tam was in first place a weekend last week or last time. Unfortunately, it did not last. But had Tam switched over to some safer ones, probably after that first week, she probably would have pulled away like pretty far.
Mm-hmm.
But Tam, you and I are not so different most of the time. I decided this time to be a little safer because I didn't want to come in last place again. So I decided to be hopefully a little safer. We'll see.
I'm curious if anybody's going to throw Safe Moon on theirs. Which again, yet another one that we said on Monday. Watch out for. Stay away from it. And guess what? It's plummeting. That's the thing with those projects, guys. Any project like that has zero intrinsic value eventually is going to go back to zero. It's going to happen.
Before I get off, I need to know one thing. I need to know what the reigning champ and what his picks are. Out there they are.
Derek, all right. Well, hold on. Oh, he's got Bat on there. I was going to say that's like the prodigal son for Dad right there. He loves Bat.
Oh, yeah, he does. It's done him well. It's done him well because he actually has it in his real portfolio.
He's making a lot of money on Bat because he bought it way back when it was like 40 cents.
All right, so Derek
going with Cardano, Theta, Binance Coin, Cake, and Polkadot. I like that list. Actually, a couple of the ones that are on there are ones that that I've got for mine.
So Luis, let's see what Luis got here.
Binance Coin, Ethereum, Cake, Uniswap, and what is XTK? Let me see.
Oh, now he's curious.
Utrust. Okay. Wow, I haven't heard Utrust in a while. That's an older project too. I haven't heard that name come up in a while. So
haven't heard that name in a long time.
That's a name I've not heard in a long time.
So all right, Kyle, whose would you look at right now and say, that's got some, they all watch Tam's going to just run away with
it. She probably will too. Right now, I really like Derek's and Dad's actually. Mine was a combination of a lot of what they have. Bart. There he is. Bart was the original winner on our very first one right there. And actually, Bart, I did get your message the other day. I'm sorry I haven't had a chance to respond back to you, but tomorrow shouldn't be as busy of a day, I don't think. So I will reach out to you because I want to go over something really interesting with you anyway. So Bart's going with Ethereum. He's got Mana, Siacoin, Decentraland, and Uniswap. Okay, yeah, I got your message there just a little bit ago, Derek. So yes, for winning the $50 giveaway, we're going to give it to him in Theta.
Oh, okay. Now you got me. Every time I hear Theta, I think of Sega too. Theta.
Louise has got XTK, meaning X token. Okay. Interesting. All right, let me put mine in here.
All right, let me see what you got, and then I'm actually going to hop off because I got a long night of filming ahead of me.
That's fine. Yeah, we're not going to be on super, super long. So, guys, if you're in here and you want to join in on the crypto league, as many peeps as want to get on, throw your picks in there. Five coins, and then after a week, you get the opportunity to swap any of them out if you want to. So, let's see. Oh, I should have wrote these down. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we got to go with a long shot.
Yeah, you got to have a fun one.
Oops. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Leroy says he just got off work. Throw them in there, Leroy, whatever your picks for the crypto league are.
Yep.
We got to get Andy. Andy asked a question earlier. We got to get him to throw his picks in there.
Yep. That's what I was saying. Yeah, Tam, but Tam is an alpha and Tam doubles down. So you got to respect that.
That's right.
She didn't want to just win, Derek. She wanted to win and rub our faces in the dirt. Unfortunately, it backfired, but you know what? Tam, you could say you were week one. You were the week one winner.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on a second.
Well, we got Darren.
There we go.
All right, I'm going to hop off, though, Kyle. So, guys, I'm going to hop off. I'm going to turn it over to Kyle, and I will see you guys all on Monday. I got to film some stuff and things tonight for Batman Theory. So, I will see you guys on Monday.
There we go. All right, let me get back to where we're at. Let's see. Derek says Tam wanted to win by the margin Dan lost by. There's not a margin high enough for that. Yeah, that's what you got to know about Dan. Dan loves the long shots. He's the idea guy. He loves the crazy. We're just going to throw it up there and see what sticks type of thing for it. So he goes for it. What else we got, guys? Who else is joining in? Or does anybody have projects they want us to take a look at? Market's been kind of crazy the last few days for it. As we said on Monday, I thought at some point it was going to start to go back up. Ethereum having a big day today. ETH is back up, almost challenging its previous all-time high for it and everything. So hopefully that'll continue because that was having a really good run for it. Actually, a few different projects today were. Oops. Did Derek and I really tie for the crypto league? So Leroy, you won the $50 Amazon gift card. When we hit 2,500 subscribers, we were doing a gift card giveaway. Guys, actually, we went over 3,000 subscribers today. So we shot up from 2,500 to 3,000 in like 2 days. So thank you to everybody that has subscribed. If you haven't subscribed already, what are you doing? No, seriously, if you haven't subscribed already, definitely do it because we got a lot of really cool stuff planned. Also, I'm just going to do a shameless plug now that Dan's not here. I'm going to do a shameless plug for him. Anybody that is a massive Batman fan, or even if you're a casual Batman fan, Dan started a Batman Theory channel, so definitely go check that out. He's got a lot of really good content on there. Right before this, we actually got done live streaming and we were doing Batman trivia, which, spoiler alert, is probably what we're going to be starting on this channel. Some of our live streams, we're going to be doing crypto trivia, and we'll have prizes and stuff like that for whoever gets first place and everything. So that'll be pretty cool. There he is, Michael Vale. What's going on, buddy? What's all this Buttcoin and Doggy Coin stuff about? Derek says Bitcoin dropped another 5% earlier. It's coming back up. I mean, to me, it's the best time to buy it. You know what? Anytime. That's the other day when we had that huge dip and everybody was really, really worried because of the dip in the hash rate and everything and all the stuff that was going on. I just went and bought more because, I knew it was going to end up going back up. It's just a matter of when. Tam says, "Where's Jonathan?" I don't know. He's always here, especially for the crypto league ones. He's always here giving his picks. I'll have to message him afterwards because he always shows up for it. So we'll have to find out where he's at. Leroy, what do you think of SafeMoon? Personally, I'm not investing in it. I'm excuse me. Do I wish I would have at the very beginning? Absolutely. I mean, the thing in the last 90 days is up 2.9 million% from where it started. So I mean, which is absolutely insane. That was at the peak of it. Now the last couple of days, it's been on a down viral. I haven't looked at it later in the day today, but it's definitely it was really struggling there for a while. So to me, I'm not a big fan of SafeMoon. I look at that kind of like Dogecoin. There's just not a lot of intrinsic value for it. It's just kind of one of those. It's a lotto ticket. You know what? If it works, then it's great. I personally think it's good for crypto in general in terms of bringing new people in, because that's what everybody's talking about right now is Dogecoin and SafeMoon. It's one of those things that I don't think that overall it's going to be a long-term winner. People want to make sure they take their gains on it because I think at some point it's gonna crash and crash hard. But I think overall, it's if you can make money on it, then make money on it. Tam says, "What the what?" Michael Vale, yeah, Michael Vale on here. There he is. Good to see. I need to get into all this stuff, but I know absolutely nothing about it. What advice do you give to a complete novice? I'm glad to have you on here, Mike. I would say definitely watch the channel. We talk about all sorts of different crypto projects. Get a Coinbase account to start. And depending on how much you're putting into it, definitely Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano are at least in my opinion, must haves. And then from there, you just kind of build it out. You add, depending on what your budget is and stuff, you just add certain projects over time and build the portfolio. And if you're way up on something, take profit. That's, I think, one of the biggest things too many people screw up on. And I did it when I first got into it 4 years ago. They're afraid to take profit because they think it's going to just keep going up, up, up. And they don't end up selling it. And when they made 40, 50, 60% profit on it, so definitely take profit, and then don't FOMO into stuff. So FOMO is basically fear of missing out. Don't look at something like, holy shit, this thing's up 200% today, and then throw your money into it, because that's almost a surefire way that you're going to end up losing it, because everybody else is going to be dumping it because they've already made their profit, and now they're going to take it. Let's see. We already said that. Derek says, judging by the chart, Bitcoin is good for now, but look for another major drop if it breaks 50K, hoping it doesn't. The alt tends to follow. Yeah. It's been really interesting because some of the altcoins are like running counterproductive or counterclockwise, whatever you want to call it, to Bitcoin. Like normally Bitcoin kind of is, it determines the whole market as far as what's going on with it. But there's been certain projects, it seems like they run opposite of whatever Bitcoin's doing. It's been really interesting to see that. Actually, I feel like Chainlink is one of those where, Bitcoin could be going up and Chainlink doesn't do a whole lot. And then all of a sudden Bitcoin could be down 10% and Chainlink just starts running, So I think 50K is definitely a big support level there, mainly just I think from a psychological standpoint, that 50,000 number is just such a big thing from a psychological aspect of it. If it breaks below that, then it could, but I also look at it too that 2 months ago, celebrating when Bitcoin broke 20K, we broke our previous all-time high. Now you look at it and it's like, wow, how spoiled are we that we're challenging 60K on a regular basis at this point, and how fast it's risen, and that's what Dan and I, when we were doing a delivery on Monday, we had to go down near Pittsburgh basically to deliver a bunch of furniture, and we were talking in the truck, and I said, that's the thing is everybody thinks that it's crazy to think that like Ethereum, for instance, will hit I think personally over 20K this year. Everybody thinks that's crazy because it's only at 2,500 right now, and it's like, wow, that thing's going to need to like 7x itself to get there. What about it? Ethereum literally 6 months ago was, $500 where you could get it. So if you think about it, if it was $400 and it's 2,400 right now, it's our 6x itself just to get to this point. And then if it does another 6x, it's going to be right around that target price point, that 20K or higher that we're talking about. So I said, it's really not crazy to think that it'll do that, because the market hasn't even heated up like it's really gonna as we get further along with it. It's just bigger numbers. Doesn't mean that the gains are any more or any less. It's just larger numbers. Same thing with Bitcoin. When it was, it's already 3x'd itself since it broke its previous all-time high in the span of couple months. Well, if it 3x's itself from here, it's at 150 to 180K. So it sounds crazy because we're only at 60,000 right now, but the amount, in terms of how much it actually has to go, isn't any different. It's just bigger numbers, So that's kind of the crazy thing. Everybody thinks it's nuts to think it'll go that high, but then you start looking at it, it's like, well, it's really not. It's just those numbers are just so unfathomable, because you look at it and it's like, holy shit, one of these things could be worth $200,000. Bart says he did Mana and Decentraland twice. Let me see. You did? Okay. So you want to swap out UBX for one of them. Okay. I think that's a good choice, because UBX was on a little bit of a downturn there, Bart. So it could be due for a big run. That's for me. That's why I picked a couple of mine, like Polkadot. Polkadot just had a steep decline. That's actually one I've been looking to buy a little bit more of on the dip, because that's on a steep decline. I think that's due. I think Synthetics is due for a big second half of the month, or I guess last third of the month. Same thing with the graph. The Synthetics and the graph have just kind of been laying low. They just kind of been sitting there. Another one for anybody that watched the Theta video today. That we did an update on Theta, because there's been a lot of news coming out lately about it that's been really, really bullish. There's rumors that Theta could end up on Coinbase, not confirmed, but there's some fairly high profile people in the space that are saying that they think that the rumors might be true, that Coinbase is adding 4 new projects here very, very soon, and that Theta could be one of them, which I think if that happens, it's game over. I mean, I think it's already sealed itself as one of the best projects that there is. When you're a streaming site and you have the co-founder of YouTube and Twitch as 2 of your main advisors, you're going to go places. But if they get that, that'd be insane. And then the other thing is they have the World Series of Poker, or whatever it's called there, the World Poker Tour. They're doing live NFT drops for them and everything. So I think Theta's got a lot of really, really good momentum coming its way. And then VeChain has been just absolutely crushing it. I almost put VeChain on there too. I was a little bit worried though, just because it's been so hot the last couple of weeks that it's got to cool off at some point. Mike says, "Can't I just give you $1,000 and you make $1 million out of it, and I'll give you half? Sounds much easier." Hey, I'm game for it. If we could, I tell you what, if we could grow $1,000 into $1 million, which, hey, only in crypto. You know what? Crypto is like the only thing that you could do that with. That would be amazing. You hear stories about that though. The site I was telling you guys about, the One Day token metrics, I get a lot of really, really good information from that. It is a monthly subscription thing and everything, but to me it's well worth it. They have so many good picks in terms of altcoins, and what you have to know is these guys use a computer algorithm that they designed specifically to pick low cap cryptos and stuff like that. These are the guys that back in 2017, 2018, they started with 20 grand. And they turned 20 grand into, it was like $6 million from 20 grand, just by, going through and their algorithm would analyze data from different projects and basically compute what one gave them the best percentage chance of giving them huge gains each month, and then they've taken that. And one of the guys is one of the guys that worked on Watson, which was IBM supercomputer. The other one was a data analyst for Google and everything. So, I mean, super smart guys. Excuse me. And they built this whole thing basically to pick the right cryptos, and they're like deadly accurate with it. I mean, they have like an 80% win rate, which is incredible. So definitely definitely take a look at Token Metrics if you're not using it already. I think it's a great one, and it really helps not only pick out, it doesn't just pick like top projects or anything. They just give their picks based, per month on, hey, we think it's gonna do this, we think it's gonna do that, and usually they're pretty spot on. So Derek Bart says his picks are Ethereum, Decentraland, Siacoin, Uniswap, and UBX. Yes, Derek says he made a video of what to buy with a starting budget of 1,000. My holdings were pretty close. Now is a good time to get in. Absolutely, yeah. Oh, best time to get in. I mean, to me, best time is any time because it's only going to go up from here. I really do believe that. Not professional advice or anything, but I really do. I do believe that we're still at the very, very early stages of where it's ultimately going. There was a lot of other news lately too. Venmo, okay, Venmo is now going to allow people to buy crypto on there. And I think that they're starting off because it is owned by PayPal, I believe. So they are starting off, I think they basically said, with the same ones that PayPal is using. So Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin Cash. But they have 77 million users. So there's 77 million more people who may or may not know anything about crypto. Maybe they've been in it, maybe they haven't been, but that's all people that are getting extra exposure because there's going to be a button right on their app that allows them to get into it, so it's awesome. Leroy says, I second that. We should legit start a Drop 1,000 project. So Dan and I are actually going to be filming some videos. Maybe we'll do it live. You know what? Maybe we'll set up a new account on a couple exchanges and we'll do it live maybe, or we're at least going to film some videos about it. We're each going to take like, I don't know, 250, $300, something like that. And we're going to just go hunting for low cap altcoins and just see, like, can we find, we'll put like $50 to $100 into each project, like pick 5 to 10 of them, put $50 to $100 into them or something, and just see, can we, out of any of them, can we find one that just, hits that huge gainer where all of a sudden, you make, massive, 1,000, 2,000% gains on it or something like that. I think that would be a lot of fun. And it just kind of shows people, like, it's not something I recommend for everybody, but if you have a little bit of extra money set on the side where you can afford to go in and spend a little bit of money on projects, it's safer than buying a lotto ticket. You know what? You have a better chance at least picking one of these right and getting huge gains on it, and sometimes, you pick a safe moon where it just comes out of nowhere and absolutely goes berserk. And now, I'm in a bunch of different crypto groups and stuff like that on Facebook. It's literally the entire feed. Like, I haven't even gone into the groups in like a week and a half because the entire feed is just all the Safe Moon fanboys in there shilling, oh, you got to buy more Safe Moon. You got to buy more Safe Moon. And they're hating that right now over the last couple of days because it's been tanking so much. But for a while, like, that's what they were talking about because there's a lot of people just making a ton of money in that. So we're gonna do that and go hunting for some coins that maybe can bring some big gains. Jordan says, I saw that $1,000 in Doge in January would be north of 150K today. Absolutely insane. Again, where else can you do that? Okay, $1,000 in the stock market to turn that into 150K. How long is that going to take? I mean, seriously, you're going to be waiting forever to do something like that. I mean, only in crypto. It's absolutely insane. I love it. Darren says, good content. I'll watch you grow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, we've been growing really well, and we have you guys to thank for that. So when we get to 5,000 subscribers, we're going to do another giveaway, which seems like a ways off. But like I said, we went from 2,500 to 3,000 in like 2 days, so it's growing. We're really excited about it, and we have you guys to thank for it. So we're going to keep doing giveaways and stuff because it's fun. And like I said, I want to start doing some crypto trivia. What we're doing for Dan's channel for Batman Theory, we're going to actually do like a Batman style Jeopardy, which we may, if we can figure out logistically how to make it work on here and make it look kind of cool, we may have like a crypto Jeopardy or something. We'll have like the reigning winners from the crypto trivia come on and compete. The top, the first 3 winners come on and they compete in like a Jeopardy style thing. We'll bring them on the show and and do something like that. I think it'd be kind of cool. Or like a, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire crypto or something. Obviously, we're not going to give away $1 million, but we'll have a pretty cool prize for that too. So Mike says, I wire transferred a Kenyan princess $1,000 a few years ago, and I'm still waiting for my $1 million like she promised. Every day I check the mail. Severely disappointed. I hope she didn't forget about me. Mike, how much are you up to on Amazon now? Anybody that doesn't know Mike, this guy, check out Cedar Sense. We'll give Mike a shameless plug here. He works hard. He's a great guy. So Cedar Sense, if you don't know about it, check it out. They have amazing products. Check him out on Amazon. He's got his own website. A lot of really, really cool products on there. So definitely give him a like on Facebook. Check him out. He's doing big things on Amazon. What are you up to now per month, Mike? I know you cracked 70K. While we're waiting for that, what's everybody else got going on? Anybody else with questions? That's awesome. Real chance of hitting 7 figures in 2021. Congrats, dude. That is awesome. That really is. That's super cool. So, no, seriously, anybody that's watching it, look him up on Facebook, hit him up. He's a great guy, and he's doing big things. Awesome. Seriously, message me, Mike. We'll put together a plan for you and everything. And then, like I said, definitely check out the channel, because there's a lot of money to be made in crypto as long as you pick the right projects and just kind of have a little bit of a background with it and everything, a little bit of an idea of when to buy, and it really helps. Yeah, Darren's absolutely right there. Dollar cost average in on the dips, take profits off, and don't play with anything you're not willing to lose. No other asset class has the ability to finally change the world for the better. Yeah, the biggest wealth transfer in history is about to happen. I mean, there's a reason why a lot of banks and stuff like that are they will shut down like people that are trying to transfer money or anything like that. And perfect example, my dad was trying to wire transfer money into an exchange, into Gemini, and his bank he was having all sorts of problems doing it. Guys, banks are scared because they know that crypto is coming, and people are tired of the old financial regime. They don't want that anymore. They want their own money. It's their money, and they want it to be something where they can control it. They control their own destiny. And Darren's absolutely right. Dollar cost average, when you're buying, and I would even say when you're selling, like he said, take profits off. And you know what? It's extremely difficult to time the bottom and the top of a market. It's very, very tough. Even the best technical analysis guys in the world, and there's a lot of good ones out there. It's very, very difficult to know exactly what the bottom's going to be. So you know what? You just kind of dollar cost average in. And, for me, when I like I said, I just bought on that most recent dip, the prices were just too good to pass up. And, I'm not going to sit there and kick myself that, I bought Theta at, 1162 and it went as low as 1124 or something like that. Like, you know what? Hey, at the end of the day, it's going to go way higher than that. But I also got it, on a huge discount. It was, $15 before that or something. So I got it on a big discount anyway, So that's kind of the biggest thing is you got to be willing to buy it on the dip, knowing that it's going to go back up. And then same thing when you're selling it, take your profits. You know what? Again, anybody that was in Doge, if you got in for that under a penny and it shot all the way up to, what was it at? Like almost 40 cents at one point. It might even went over 40 cents. It might have been like 41 or 42 cents. You know what? For me, if I bought in under a penny and that thing got up to 20 cents, I probably would have sold, because you know what? You just made a huge amount of money on a small investment, and you don't need that kind of risk or that kind of exposure for the portfolio. It doesn't make sense. Let's see. I will be there. So Leroy, I will be there. Absolutely. Let me type it in there for you, Mike. Hold on. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'll put a link to it on there. Give me 2 seconds here. Bum, 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 bum. Come on. Channel. There we go. Copy. I got too many tabs open here. All right, Mike, I'm putting there's the link for the channel right there. Jordan says his bank was giving him trouble too. I can remember, 4 years ago when I got in, even dealing on Coinbase. Usually Coinbase and Gemini are the two that banks are fine working with because they meet all of the, accreditations and regulatory things and all that type of stuff. So they're the ones that's why you can always deposit money into them. Sometimes even with those, banks have a real problem sometimes. It's it is what it is. They know I think they're a little bit scared. They know that this is the future. Always holding on to most of my crypto projects. I don't take the profits like I should. I think I'm addicted to holding all of it. I've been there. Like I said, all it takes is one or two times holding it too long and realizing that we all hold certain things too long, but the big thing is just always make sure that you are willing to take profits for it. For me, it's just kind of, if I make a certain percentage on it that I'm happy with, take profits out of it. And then usually I look to reinvest that into something else. At some point I'll take those profits out and enjoy them myself, like personally, towards the end of this bull run, but I'm still going to leave a healthy amount of it in crypto and just leave it there to be able to buy the dips when it goes back down and everything. But you guys all know my story with Tron 4 years ago. Anybody that doesn't, basically Tron was being dubbed as the next big thing in crypto. We actually may make a video about Tron, just kind of talking about, what could have been and everything. But, they were being dubbed the Ethereum killer. They were the next big thing. I bought in at like 2 cents. It shot up to above 30 cents in one day. And I got, I was brand new to the market. I got caught up in the euphoria of holy shit. I just made a lot of money in like 10 minutes, basically, because this thing went parabolic. And I thought it's going to keep going forever. And it slowly started to go away, erode away. And it went down from like 34, 35 cents, something like that. It went down to, 27, 28. And then it went down to 25 cents, then down to 20. And by the time I finally was able, at that point, by the time I was able to get into my Binance account and try to sell it, the sell-off was happening so quickly that I had to keep lowering the price on it lower and lower to be able to sell it, because everybody was taking their profits. They all bought it, made huge money, and then they were taking their profits. And I realized it too late, so that's why you got to be, always set stop losses on different things if you're trading, but also on the way up, you always have to, be willing to know what you're comfortable with in terms of profits and just be willing to take it, because if I would have just said, hey, I bought it at 2 cents. If I get 10X, if I can sell it at 20 cents, I'm happy. I should have looked at it that way, but it just kept going. So I thought, oh, this thing's never going to stop. It's going to 50 cents. It's going to $1, and not even close. Darren says take risk on social experiments like Doge, solid fundamentals only. I would agree. If you have a portfolio of 5 to 10,000 that you're starting with, if you want to take 5 to 10% of that portfolio and throw it into long shot projects, if you have that, if it only invest what you're willing to lose, put the majority of your portfolio in solid projects, solid use case, good, good partnerships and good team members and CEOs and everything. And then, if you have a little bit of extra money that you're willing to play with and say, this coin could 100X or it could go to 0, but I'm okay with that because all I got to do is be right on one of these. I'm going to put it into 4 or 5 different ones, and all I have to do is be right on one, and I could have huge gains. Veracity. All right. Yeah, we'll definitely take a look at that. I've got a couple of really interesting projects coming up, probably next week that we're going to be talking about that I've been looking at really, really heavily, that maybe making a play on. So there's a lot of great projects out there. There's a lot of great projects out there. So, guys, anybody else that hasn't put your coins in for the Crypto League, last chance, throw them in there, because we're going to end it here in just a couple minutes because I got to film tomorrow's video. So throw them in there. If you haven't already, we'll give it another minute or two, and then we'll hop off. And like I said, we're going to be doing some crypto trivia here coming up. I think the more people understand and know about, crypto in general, the better it is for the whole market. We need more knowledgeable people in the space. That's the main thing with so many new people coming in. It's great to have new people, and we've all been there, and that's what we want. We want as many people in the space as we can, because the more money that's in the space, the more it drives these prices up, which is good for everybody. But we just want to make sure everybody has a really good understanding of how crypto works, what projects you should be looking at, what to look for in a project, and making smart picks. All right. Darren's got AGI, ADA, Theta, Digibyte, and VeChain. I like it. That's a good wow, Digibyte. There's an old school project I haven't heard. Actually, I was just looking at it the other day. I may be making a video on that. I'm deciding when I want to drop it, but yeah, that's an old school project right there. I like it. I haven't heard that probably since about 2018, but that was a really popular one. A lot of people were talking about back in 2017, 2018. Let's see, Jordan, Ethereum, Doge. So, Jordan's jumping back on the Doge train. He thinks it's going back up. All right. So Ethereum, Doge, Veracity, Bitcoin, and Theta. All right. Perfect. Well, guys, I think that will do it right there. We're going to end it for there tonight. So we'll see everybody Monday night. We've got some videos that are going to be coming out obviously every day in between then. So definitely check out for those. But Monday night we'll be on there, and we're going to have a great show on there. Maybe we'll do like an update in the early stages of the crypto league. And like I said, we'll maybe unveil some crypto trivia stuff too. So, other than that, I think we'll end it right there. And as always, guys, any questions, you can always, if you're part of our Facebook group or our Facebook page, definitely throw them up in there. We're active on there every day. And if there's any videos that people want us to make, anything you guys want us to talk about, let us know. We're always open to suggestions, and we always want to make lots of different types of videos. Right now, it kind of seems like what everybody loves is the price predictions and speculation and stuff like that. So that's we enjoy doing it. So, all right, guys, have a great night.